Why dark trap is falling off. There was a time when dark trap felt like the future. Artists like uicideboy, Ghostemane, and Bones created a sound that was raw, chaotic, and deeply personal. It was music that blurred the lines between trap metal and horrorcore, something entirely new. For a while it dominated the underground, amassing a cult-like following, but lately the genre seems to have lost its momentum. The question is, why? To understand, we have to look at what made dark trap special in the first place. It wasn't just the heavy 808s or the eerie melodies, it was the emotion behind it. These artists weren't afraid to talk about depression, addiction, or existential dread, themes that resonated with a generation of listeners who felt alienated and unheard. Uicideboy, for example, turned their struggles into brutally honest lyrics that felt like therapy sessions set to beats. Ghostemane pushed boundaries, fusing industrial metal with trap to create a sound that felt like controlled chaos. And Bones? He pioneered the lo-fi DIY aesthetic that made the genre feel so intimate and real. But as dark trap grew, it began to change. What started as a raw, underground movement started to lose some of its edge as more artists jumped on the wave. The haunting production and emotionally charged lyrics became predictable, almost formulaic. What once felt like a rebellion against the mainstream started to sound mainstream. At the same time, the pioneers of dark trap were evolving. Uicideboy began refining their sound, moving away from the unpolished chaos of their early work towards something more polished. While their evolution is natural and even impressive, some fans feel it's lost the rawness that made their early music so powerful. Ghostemane has leaned heavily into metal and industrial, pushing further away from his trap roots. And Bones, known for his relentless work ethic, has released so much music that it's hard for any one project to truly stand out. Another factor is the saturation of the genre. Once dark trap became popular, countless new artists tried to replicate the sound. The market became crowded, and as a result, the uniqueness of dark trap started to fade. It's not that the music is bad, it's that it no longer feels as groundbreaking as it once did. There's also the cultural shift to consider. When dark trap first emerged, its themes of alienation, mental health, and rebellion felt fresh and taboo. But now these themes are everywhere in music. What once made dark trap shocking and unique has become more normalized, making it harder for the genre to stand out. And maybe that's the core of the issue. Dark trap wasn't built to last. It thrived on being different, on being an outsider genre that broke the rules. But as it gained popularity, it became harder to maintain that raw, rebellious energy. The underground became the mainstream, and the sound that defined dark trap became harder to sustain. So is dark trap dead? Not exactly. The artists who built the genre, Uicideboy, Ghostemane, and Bones, are still evolving, finding new ways to push their music forward. Their influence is undeniable, and echoes of dark trap can still be heard in rap, metal, and beyond. But the era of dark trap as a dominant force might be coming to an end. It's not because it failed, it's because it succeeded. It left a mark, inspired countless artists, and gave a voice to a generation. Now, it's time for something new to rise from the underground, just as dark trap once did. In the end, maybe that's how it was always meant to be. Dark trap was never supposed to last forever. It was a moment in time, raw and unfiltered, burning brightly before fading away. And even as it fades, its legacy will remain.